never been about that.
So then why can't it only be about that?
How can we do that when your mom's more involved in our lives than ever? Especially now she knows that my grandfather's power of attorney is hers and not my dad's.
I had to tell her, Steffi.
Even if it costs you and me everything.
Hey, I will fight to my last breath for us, for our marriage. The question is, will you? Or will you walk away?
So did I tell you that our son has started Solid Foods?
Ooh. Solid Foods like a T-bone steak, huh?
You sound like Uncle Bill. Next thing I know, he's gonna be offering Douglas a cigar and brandy after dinner.
How's that working out? Staying over there.
Well, it's only temporary.
Oh.
But I think that we're good company for him.
Especially after his own wife and child left him.
Actually, Will gets to see his dad all the time. But, of course, it's not the same as having both parents living together as a family. Don't you agree?
All right.
How's Eric?
He's starting to feel a little better.
Well, I'm sure being home helped,
Yeah, it was the right call.
even if it was twins.
Yeah, that's before when she thought that she was his wife, but she's not, and she doesn't get to make that call. Not regarding my father. Not that Ridge has that power of attorney. But enough about Quinn. Cole and Zende will be here any minute. I know we've been talking about this for a while. Just with everything going on with Dad, it's crazy.
Hey, it's okay. It's happening now. Hey, sorry we're late. Oh.
So, what did we miss?
Bodies break, bodies heal. Eric's is healing. We're all hanging on to that.
Yeah. You see, that's why I married this beautiful soul. She's not even just an amazing wife, she's an amazing mother.
Something that I would never have known if it weren't for you, Nicole. I know that we've said this many, many times, but I won't stop saying it. I could never thank you, both of you, enough for the joy of Lizzie in our lives.
Every situation's different, I guess.
It's true. But if a child could have both parents...
That's something Douglas is never gonna have to worry about. We're always gonna be there for him.
Of course. But if we could be there for him and be living together as a family, that's even better, right?
I think your mommy's trying to make a point.
I said some things the other day that I think might have thrown you. But now that you've had a chance to think about them, is it really so difficult to imagine what wasn't possible before? And not just imagine it, but make it happen. I really want you and me to be a family with Douglas. But I need to hear you say you want it too.
I know that you're upset, but tell me that you're sticking it out, despite me having to go to my mother.
Come on, you had to know that this was gonna happen. My grandfather is at Quinn's mercy again, and my family, they're devastated.
This isn't about your family, Steffi. This is about us, you and me. And whether we can stick it out with everything that's been thrown at us.
I've tried. We've both tried.
So what, are you done trying now? Is that it? Like, I'm not. I won't stop trying until you tell me that it's pointless. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Well, of course it means something to me. God, I hate where we are right now, but I honestly, I can't see us moving forward because your mom is such a huge factor. Can you just tell me that your mom was gonna leave town, is gonna leave my granddad and just tear up those papers? If you tell me that, then we have a chance.
What if I can't? We don't? Steffi, I gotta know right here, right now.
Oh, I'm interrupting. I'll come back.
No, it's okay. Dougie boy and I were just catching up, weren't we, big guy?
Yeah, you know what? We should probably get going anyway. I'm sure you and Sasha have work to talk about. And it is almost Douglas's nap time.
No, come on. We were just about to throw back a couple of brews and watch a game, weren't we, bro?
You really are so cute with him.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, back to your mommy. Hey, you take good care of your mommy, okay?
Oh, yes, he always does.
All right.
Always. Think about, what I said. Bye. See you, Sasha.
See ya.
What?
Nothing, just... You're just adorable with him, and you're a really awesome dad.
Okay, is it just me or is there something going on here?
What do you mean?
I don't know exactly. You invite Zende and me out to eat, which is nice, but, you know, never mind. I don't know what I'm being. Let's, just forget it. It's fine.
I know you said you wanted to wait till after you ate, but why don't you tell him?
I don't think I can.
Tell us what?
Is everything okay?
I know you know this, but I have always tried to respect your wishes and protect you with every chance that I got. Do I wish that my mother hadn't gotten involved with Eric? Yeah. Do I wish that Ridge hadn't lied about having power of attorney so that I didn't have to go to my mother? Yes. But can you just for a second allow that my mother really is different now that she's been with Eric?
She's not different. She says that she's changed, but my grandfather almost died because that woman's in his life.
God, it was a brain hemorrhage, Steffi. It was a medical condition. She wasn't even in the room when he collapsed. You and your family were.
Oh my God. I can't.
That's
I
not.
can't believe what
That's not what I didn't.
You said it.
I hate that we're doing this right now. I hate that this is happening. Like, I hate that my mother is just hanging over my head all the time in our relationship. We're newlyweds. This is supposed to be the happiest time of our lives right now. And instead, ever since we exchanged vows, I've been dealing with... You moved back in again.
Because I finally completely believed that your mom was out of my life, out of my family's life.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen, so. Where do we stand? Is this where you wanna be? Where you want us to be with our home, our life?
I want to be the kind of father that my grandfather is. My dad, too, but we're still working out our issues.
You mean between you and Caroline? Like the night Douglas was conceived?
Even now, when I look back to the events that led up to that night, I was trying to win back her heart. And the fact that anybody would think that I'm capable of taking advantage of anyone like that, let alone Caroline. It makes me sick.
Well, yeah, I mean, you said you had no signs that she was impaired. You didn't know she'd been taking pills.
How could I? How could anyone know that? She was distraught. She'd been drinking, and I came over, and we drank a lot.
Yeah, I know. And I also know the kind of guy you are. Yeah, you're a playboy, whatever. But you respect women too much to ever cross the line that way. And that's what makes this even harder. Having to end things between you and me.
It's not Lizzie, right? She's okay? Oh, no, she's okay. She's happy and healthy.
Yeah, growing bigger every day.
Yeah, in fact, we still marvel at how much joy she's brought into our lives already.
I'm pretty sure that's what Nicole had in mind when she agreed to be your surrogate.
One day, Lizzie's gonna know what a loving thing her auntie did for her.
You gave us the greatest gift imaginable, honey. We feel so blessed that to ask you for anything else feels... But we just want to know if it's an option. You know, now that Rick and Lizzie and I are a family.
What option?
To give Lizzie a little brother or sister.
You know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, and we probably don't even have the right to ask.
But you brought so much joy to our lives.
Would you consider doing it again?
You already know the answer. It's why I married you. Of course I want to be with you. I want to be in this house with you. If I didn't, this wouldn't be so hard.
All because of my mother.
Your mom is living in my grandfather's house. And now she has power of attorney. It's like she has complete control. And you may think this is the right thing telling her, but you have no idea what kind of damage she could do.
She isn't even thinking about that, Steffi. She just wants to be with her husband and help him through this crisis.
Yes. This is a crisis. This is a medical crisis for my grandfather. This is a crisis for the company. This is a crisis for my family. I mean, us Forresters have never experienced anything like this before. Her presence is toxic. Her past is toxic. She's dangerous, and you know all of this, and yet you still told her. And that just tells me that your mom is always going to be in our lives. Look, this isn't easy for me. But I can't put up with this any longer.
You're ending things.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's not like there's much to end. You know, we were just hanging out, having a few laughs, enjoying each other. It's not like we were hot and heavy or anything. But, you know, even if we were, I could never get in the way of a father and his child, especially when I know what it's like to grow up without a dad. Yeah, so that's it. You'll get back together with Caroline and you'll sort everything out and things will be the way they were meant to be.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll bounce back. I'll be okay. Like I said, we were just, you know, hanging out. We weren't anything. I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think we could have been something special, but your son needs you. And you need him. So go be a father to your son. Make a family for him.
I'm sure this seems like it's coming out of nowhere, but it really isn't.
Yeah, we've been thinking about having another child for a while. Giving Lizzie a little brother or sister.
Not that we want you to feel pressure in any way, but you know the joy of having a sibling, someone to play with.
Yeah. And having them gang up on your parents with your auntie.
And that way we know that Lizzie will never be alone and that she'll always have family and, you know, the bond between a brother or sister or sisters when they become best friends like we are. So we just want to know how you feel.
Yeah, we want to know how Zende feels about it, too, given everything that happened last time.
We know that being our surrogate caused issues in your relationship. I mean, issues that you've worked through, but if there is any worry at all, tell us. Because there are other options that we can pursue.
And before we go down that road, we thought we would ask.
But if you say no, we'll never raise it again.
We know it's a lot to ask. As a parent, though, you just want to give your child the best life possible.
Surrogacy is a miracle. And it's a miracle that we wouldn't have had if it weren't for you, Nicole. So, if there's any way that you would be willing to give Lizzie a little brother or sister, just think about it. That's all we're asking.
Don't do that. Don't paint our marriage into a corner.
Quinn did that. Every time she defied my warnings to stay away from me and my family, she would just come back over and over.
I know that. That's why I tried to get her to stop. Because I knew that if I didn't, we would be right here in this exact position, standing here. Steffi, I love you. I feel like we're being pulled apart here through no fault of our own.
I know. We've had so many incredible experiences. And I'm always gonna cherish that. But we need to be real. We need God, we need to be honest with ourselves. I mean, I don't know if we would have been married if it weren't for your mom and her manipulations.
Yeah, okay, yes, it was a manipulation. She manipulated us into getting to the altar, but at the end of the day, it was our feelings for each other that got us through it. You even said yourself, you wouldn't have said those vows if you didn't love me.
Of course I love you. I am always gonna love you. And maybe we might have wound up together, but we're never gonna know because of Quinn. There's so many things. There's so many things we're never gonna know because of Quinn. And I wanna believe things are gonna be different, but I know her and I know she's not gonna change. And I know you. And if you're honest with yourself, you know she's not gonna change too. We have held on for so long. And I have honored you, and you've honored me. We've honored our marriage. I don't see any other way. I'm sorry.
Steffi, don't walk out on me. Steph.